Oh boy. I am so excited and so scared. Greetings, geeks and geek gorillas. It is me. I am back for another Game of Thrones. Oh boy, this episode. Ooh, this episode gave you a lot of things that you wanted, but also made you scared because they did. So what does that mean for the future? But anyway, without going into further detail, spoiler alert, if you guys hadn't seen it, go watch it, then go back, tell me what you think, comments down below. Oh yeah, quick side note. I know it's a bit of a change scenery. I started doing this in the last video or so, and it's faster, and I like being standing up because I sit down a lot. So, if you guys don't mind, I think I'm going to keep this for now. I will miss having my little Funkos with me, but que sera, sera. Anywho, so spoilers for Game of Thrones. This episode was just like last week felt kind of like the calm before the storm. This felt like that awkward time between the calm of the storm and the storm, where things are riling up and you can feel the tension in the air. Shit, for lack of a better term, shit's getting crazy. So, about to. And you can feel it. So, everyone's like, well, first, gotta deal with something, or someone. Jaime. They put Jaime in, like, court. They're like, why shouldn't we kill you right now? Tyrion tries to stand up for him, but Tyrion's kind of made mistakes, so they don't really believe him, but Brienne of Tar comes to his rescue. Yay. And they decide to let him fight for them. And then, because of this, we have, like, him meeting up with Tyrion, having a nice reunion with him, and them being like how far we've gone. Then him with Bran. I'm not a man anymore, and he's like, well, what are you? And just all that. And so on. We have little character moments here and there. And then the survivors of the wall come in to warn everyone. And it was so good seeing my dude there, Tormund Giantsbane, come in and hug Jon, ask for the big lady, and all that jazz. Also, we have Theon come back and pledges allegiance to Sansa. They hug. It's a nice, sweet moment. Got me thinking maybe romance, but also kind of Barry Irish type romance, where it's like you grew up together, but you aren't really related. So I don't know if they do this late game thing, but anyway, still it was nice to see their coming together. Then I'm probably going to skip over some stuff because we have to talk about the night before, because a lot of crap happens. Everyone's last night before the horde comes. They come and they first come up with a plan, which Bran comes up with, which is Bran as bait to lure out the Night King and then try to take him out before the rest can kill all of them, basically. And so once they do that, everyone goes off and does their own thing. Arya is like, first, she kind of like talks with the Hound and they have a nice sweet moment together. And then Arya is like, well, if I'm gonna die tomorrow, I don't want to die a virgin. So, Gendry, I know we've had this will we won't we thing, but screw it, it's our last night. So, they screw it. But and anyway, they have their night. What? Did not expect that steaminess. Then we had the congregation of everyone who's fought against Winterfell that you could think of. That's part of the main cast. They're all there. And they're sharing stories and stuff. Talking about how much they're screwed. Which has me worried. And then they have a nice, sweet moment where they bring up Brienne's old dream of being a knight, but she's now kind of lamented in the fact that a female can't become a knight. And Jaime's like, wait a minute. A knight can make another knight, and I'm still technically a knight. So he proceeds to knight Sir Brienne of Tar. It was so nice. And then to supplement that, we had Tormund before that, talking about how he got the name Giant's Bane. Where it's at the age of 10 he murdered a giant and then laid with his woman. But she thought of him as a baby, so she like coddled him and fed him. And because he was fed with giant milk, that's why he's as tall and as broad as he is. Which I love this humor, but again, it makes me fearful of the dark crap that's ahead. We had Ser Jorah try to convince little Leanne Mormont, the little bear, not to fight. And it's like, you don't get into an argument with the bear. But she looks all badass in her armor. And he's trying to convince her to stay down there with the women and children. And she's like, nah. Then Sam comes in and has a nice sweet moment where he gives his Valyrian steel blade of his father's to Jorah because he feels like Jorah could better use it, which has me fearful of Jorah and Sam, kind of. Neither one I want to go down, but this is last season, so you never know. And then, lastly, we got the moment between Jon and Dany. where Jon is looking at the statue of his mom. Dany walks in and is like, what are you looking at? And he proceeds to tell her about his real name, Aegon Targaryen. And that look on her face like, what the fuck? I just boned my nephew? What the I'm in love with my nephew? himself. So, whew. This episode was filled with a lot of good character growth and cool moments that we've needed for a while, like Dany and Sansa, but I can't go into that because I've been going on for far too long and I've got another review to get to you guys. So I've got to end it there and say thank you guys for watching. Like I said, next time you see me, hopefully be in a couple hours for Supergirl. Unfortunately, until Game of Thrones is over, Supergirl is taking a back seat. Still doing it, but later. But anyway, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, and beyond. Be safe, my Winterfell warriors, for the night is long.